Hello and happy Friday. Today is December 27th, but you won't see this video until January. Larry and I just took a day trip down to Cambridge, Ontario, and did some errands, did some shopping. I had the day off today, so I was like, okay, let's go, why not? And I knew the stores wouldn't be too busy because it's not the weekend yet. So he's tired from the car ride, aren't you? I sat on the floor and he's like, it's finally time for cuddles. Yeah, good boy. So, we went to Cambridge Fiber Arts. We didn't really buy a whole lot there. Sorry, Cambridge Fibers. We didn't buy a whole lot there. I think I got 7 skeins plus like a little mystery bag thing we'll talk about. But I did get a big bag off Marketplace. This garbage bag here, this big one. And then that white garbage bag, also off Marketplace. 2 separate purchases, 2 separate households. So, I don't know what I want to start with, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll go through my thrift store purchases first. Let's do that, if I can reach them. So, I always have this big bag in my car. I don't even know what it says. Shopping is cheaper than therapy. I think that depends on what you buy. I don't agree with it completely. Okay, so that's part of the Marketplace haul. Ah, okay. I also went to the dollar store and I was like, where did I put those items? But they're in here. You were so nosy. You nosy bugger. Excuse you. The people of YouTube want to see the yarn. Can you please move? Dogs. Seen the ball. At one of the thrift stores, there's a 3-pack of tennis balls for $1, so why not? Okay, so looks like this is the bag from Cambridge Fibers. So let's just go through this first. I want to film this and have everything put on my shelves before my husband gets home. Because I was like, I'm not going to use my Christmas money from my aunt for yarn. And then I seen this amazing deal on Marketplace. Oh well, what can you do? Okay, so Cambridge Fibers. My grandmother passed a few years ago. If you watch my channel, you know she was my best friend. But my mom gave us some money for Christmas and said, consider this from Grandma. Can I have your ball for now? Thank you. She said, consider this from Grandma. So I used some of Grandma's money on some Lindor chocolates at the Lindt store and then also at Cambridge Fibers. So at Cambridge Fibers, I think I only spent, it was $19.11. So this is like a mystery bag. She said there's also safety eyes in there and some craft supplies. Excuse you, can you back up? And then a lot of the stuff like that she has close to $10 a skein. I'm not going to pay that. But she also had like a box at the front of mystery yarn, basically. Well, it wasn't mystery yarn. You could poke through it, but it was just various yarn. Yes, I know you see your ball in there. His tail's going. Well, how about you sit? The first yarn I got at Cambridge Fibers for $1 was Bernat Viva. Discontinued product, but every time I see it, I do scoop it up because it makes great charity hats. It's very, very warm. It is 82% acrylic, 18% nylon, and it is a super bulky 6. And this is just called black. Well, black and gray clearly, but it's called black. And I really like this yarn for charity toques. I wouldn't use it for anything else. It's not the softest, but it's not like the scratchiest. Something else I was excited to see was Bernat Spectrum. This is also a discontinued product, but I love this one. And it's a super bulky 6, 100% acrylic, 40 ounces, 120 grams. And you can see in there that there is like a neon thread that goes through. So this is the color Rainbow Red. And I bought all that she had. She only had 3 skeins. This one is called Cotton Confetti. It's a really nice one. I probably will put like this yarn specifically into my daisy cardigans, my flower power cardigans. I'll insert a photo here. What I'm talking about, I use fun, colorful yarns for the petals of the flowers. And then the rest is usually like a softy, chunky, or you know, like a super bulky acrylic. This one is called Fog Lights. that's a good name for it. I wish this was still in production, but it's not. It was discontinued a long time ago. I don't know what year it was discontinued, but I love it anyway. So that's 4 balls so far. I got 7 in total. The last 3 are all the same. And they are Bernat Lovey. And I will show you this one. This one is just called Green. And it was manufactured in 2014. and it's since been discontinued, unfortunately. It's a really soft yarn. It's quite nice. It's kind of like Bernat Cotton Tots from back in the day. Let me look at the content. It's 100% polyester. It's a very, very soft yarn. More of a baby yarn, but it is a bulky 5. So this one is just called blue, and I'm assuming the last one's going to be called purple. Let's see. No, lavender. Okay, they messed with me there. So we got green, blue, and lavender. So that's what I got from Cambridge Fibers. I'm going to set this mystery bag for last. I'm going to put it up here so at least I see it when I'm talking. Okay, now we're getting into some of the thrift store purchases I made. Yeah. Okay, so this was just a ball of randoms. Or sorry, a bag of randoms. It just looks like a whole bunch of acrylic. I really want to make a scrappy corner to corner Afghan, or blanket, or whatever you want to call it, with just random balls of acrylic yarn. I seen somebody do it on a Facebook group, and I loved the look of it. So that's what I bought this for specifically. That was $5.99. These aren't the same, but they're close to the same. And I believe they are both the original Bernat Softy Chunky. This is much thinner stuff than it is like nowadays. So you can see it there. I'm sure it's still classified as a bulky 5. And I'll take a look. Okay, well, it doesn't have like the weight on it because they're a bit older. And I paid $3.99 for 2 of these. For those 2. I might as well show you the clothing that I bought while we're here. I bought a nice top at the thrift store. Thrift stores, unfortunately, they don't have like fitting rooms or anything around here. But like I took off my sweater and I put it on over my t-shirt and it fit nicely, so it's a nice top. I'll wash them first, of course. And then I got a pair of sweet legs for like $6 or $4 or something like that. What's the cost? $6.49. So I like this. I don't have this pair, so, and they look brand new. There was a few of them there, so I'm assuming somebody like got out of the business and no more. And then for personal use, I got some Ziploc bags if you're curious. At the next thrift store, I purchased this. They're $10, and it's 2 of the multi-marled loops and threads, 100% acrylic. I love this yarn. It's really nice. This is in the color coffee. It's quite nice. It's like a brown plus a brown. I like this yarn. It's really easily interchangeable with Bernat Softy Chunky, which is my favorite yarn. So that's why I like to buy these when I see them. And then Times Square, Karen Simply Soft stripes. It does feel like there's a little bit used out of it, but they always feel so squishy, so I'm not sure. Next up was, this is Bernat Softy Chunky, but I don't ever remember seeing Softy Chunky like this. It has quite a sheen to it. So honestly, I wonder if they just threw a different ball band on it, like on this yarn, but the color name doesn't make sense, so maybe it is. And it's from 2015, so, you know, of course, things change over the years. And this is called Patty Cake Pink. So it is quite nice. It's really pretty. I really don't know what I'm going to use it for, only because it's so different from everything else that I do have. I might have something else that has a sheen to it that's bulky. We'll see. If not, I'm just going to put it towards a charity toque. And there's not enough there for like a lot of petals on like a flower power cardigan. Oh, and I paid $4.99 for that one skein because I was curious about it. Next up, I paid $5.99 for 2 skeins. This one is definitely Charisma Tweeds from Loops and Threads Michaels. I've used it plenty of times. And this one is a vintage Red Heart Super Saver in the color Aran Fleck. I've used this many times. I do like this color. It turns out really nice. Looks good on the skein, looks good in a project. Then I paid $3.99 for this. I'm pretty sure it's Premier Puzzle. I can't remember the color name, like Pool Party or something. Or Dominoes. No, Dominoes I think is like black and white. But whichever. I've used this before and it was Premier Puzzle. This just didn't have a ball band on it. So $3.99 for that. And I am going to wind it into a cake, so I'm not going to take it out of this little bag right now. And then we also had to go over to the mall. I was off during the week of Black Friday for something. I think I had taken one day off. I don't remember what it was now. And I tried to get into the mall, and I looked for 35 minutes for parking. I couldn't even get one in the very back corner next to like the snow pile. Couldn't at all. And I was like, okay, I give up. I'm just going to pay for shipping for my mascara, my little mini mascara that I buy. It's the only one that doesn't bother my eyes that I've tried, and I've tried like 20 different mascaras, so I'm just sticking with this one brand. If you're curious, it's the brand Tarte, and their mascara is called Big Ego. So I really like that stuff. So I was like, okay, I have to get it today because I'm all out. And I don't wear it often. I probably buy it like once a year type thing. I know I should buy it more often than that, replace it more often than that, but I'm not spending $21 on mascara. There was a lady ahead of me, and she was with her 2 teenage daughters, and they spent $633 on makeup. I was like, wow, okay, somebody's having a Merry Christmas. Amazing. And then while I was walking through the mall to get to Sephora, of course, Bath & Body Works had their big sale on, so I bought only one item. It's cucumber melon, and it's a body spray. It reminds me of the 90s. Cucumber melon. So that's it for that tote bag. Who else is sad about 31 closing? I'm so sad about it. I mean, I can understand why, because nobody's paying $90 for one of these totes. So I kind of think they did it to themselves, but I'm still going to miss them. And I'm sure there's lots of knockoff brands out there now. That's everything from the thrift store. And now we can talk about what I got at the first, well, technically it was the second thing I picked up, but it's the first one next to me. It was the Marketplace thing. Okay, so this was the second Marketplace bag thing that I picked up. I had talked to this lady before, but she lives like on the south end of the city, and like I'd never get over to that end of the city. So I had messaged her this morning, and I had said, hey, I'm coming into the city today. I'd really love to stop by your place if you still have like all this yarn available. She had them all listed like individually. I mean, like, you know, 3 colors. Like 3 skeins of one color were together, but she had a whole bunch of listings for yarn. So I went through this morning, all of her listings, and I screenshotted everything and I sent it to her. And I had said, I can make basically any time today work. I want to be home by 4. But if you still have all of it, let me know. So she got back to me around like 1. She said, anytime after 2 p.m. is great. And I said, perfect. I'll hit you up on my way back up through the city. So that worked out nicely. So let's go through it together, because it was probably around like 5 this morning when I screenshotted everything. I don't even remember what it was. I know it's all acrylic. So it's that bag there. And also these 2 Karen spice cakes. Spice cakes are really nice. I've made a few sweaters out of them, usually hexagon cardigans. Because like a size small hexagon cardigan, I can get like 1 panel out of each of these cakes. So this should make 1 sweater for me to sell. So pretty good profit there, because I think I bought these for, I think 2 of them for $10. So make a good profit. Ginger Snap. I always like that they name them after desserts because they're cakes. There was going to be multiple of the colors, but they're not all next to each other. So we're going to go through each of them. This one is color Cloud Multi. So Cloud Multi, Charisma, everything is 100% acrylic. And this is 109 yards, 3.5 ounces, and 100 grams. So all of the Charisma will be the same stats as that. I love this yarn. And again, it's very interchangeable with Bernat Softy Chunky. Maybe a little bit fuzzier, but that's okay. They work really nice together. So they're about the same weight and everything. So Cloud Multi. This might be another Cloud Multi. Yes, it is. This one is Loops and Thread Multi Marled. It might be the same one that I picked up at the thrift store. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, the color coffee. So that's great. So now I'll have, I think, 4 skeins. Well, 3.5 it looks like, because this one's used. Coffee. And then I had looked at the woman's Marketplace, like looking at the yarn. She makes like fancy like toques, hats, beanies, and all knitted it looked like. So there's probably just her excess she's not going to use. Oh, here's more. Okay, perfect. All right, so color coffee. Yep. So far that's, I'd say 5.5-ish skeins, maybe 6. Okay, coming up next is, I think maybe there's only one of this. I don't know. This is Charisma. So again, 100% acrylic. And this is the color Ocean Deep. I like this color. It's really pretty. So I'll definitely use this as some of the petals on my daisy cardigans. I'll probably do this with like a gray solid for like the rest of the granny square, and then this for the petals. Hopefully there's more, but I don't know if there is. Oh, there is. There's one more. So perfect. That's exactly what I'll be using it for. Feels like this one's been used a little bit, but that's okay. I knew that going into it. This one I had my eye on when it was in the store, but I'm not paying $6.99 for one of these. That's ridiculous. So This one is, again, Charisma. Loops and Threads, Michaels, color Black Raspberry. Oh wait, no, sorry. Black Raspberry is what's on the ball band here. This is not Black Raspberry. This one's Dragonfly. That makes more sense. So this is Dragonfly. It's really nice here. I love this color. It's so pretty. It really reminds me of Batman. Or like the Joker, because it's lime green and purple. A little bit of gray. So these are all the same. I was excited to see these on our marketplace. I said to myself, I was like, even if I'm not going to buy them all, I'm going to buy those 4. But I was like, I'm going to buy them all. Who am I kidding? Okay, again, more Charisma. Yeah, Charisma. By Loops and Threads, Michaels. And then this is the color Purple Heather. So there's 4 of those. I can get them all together, show you. Purple Heather. I don't know why it's called heathered, but whatever. Okay, here's more multi-marled. It's hard to say. Multi-marled. And I think they're basically the exact same thing as Charisma. They're just a little bit bigger and they have like the multiple strands through it. So it is marled. And this is the color Earthy. It's very earthy. They do look a little different. Maybe it's a different color. Earthy and earthy. So no, it's just a different lot. And that's fine. I don't know, they're the same lot, actually. But maybe they're just spun differently. That's okay. They're nice. I don't really know what I'm going to use those for specifically. I don't think they'd make nice petals on a daisy cardigan, but who knows. But these will. This is the exact same yarn, multi-marled. And it is the color pink crepe. So like, you know, like a pancake crepe. So pink crepe, there's 3 of them in total. I like the colors on this. It's very, like, I would have called this like rose floral or something, because like the speckles in it they're very like floral to me, especially with this color as the base. This is Charisma, and I love this one. I see it in the store and I was like, I need that someday. This one is called Rose Garden, so there you go. And rose is on my mind, so this is Rose Garden. There's 3 of them. This one is Charisma, and it is the color Black Tweed, which makes sense because it's black tweed. This was my favorite one when I seen it in the store. I was very excited that she had this. And this one is called Daisy. So she has one balled up and one in the full skein. But look at those colors together. They're just so pretty. I love them. And the color is Rainy Day. Okay, that's pretty. It's very blue-gray. There's a little tinge of purple in there. Hard to see the purple on camera, but it's like a very light purple. It is quite nice. I do like this. And like, this yarn is so soft. So when I seen that you posted a whole bunch of it, I was like, yes. She had posted a bit a month ago, and then I had said I just, you know, I never get down there, so it's just not going to work out. Sell it. It's fine. If I'm ever down there, I'll message you, and that's what happened today. So that was nice. And she had, as you've seen, a whole bunch to sell me. She has even more online, but I was like, okay, I have a budget, obviously. So that was the end of that one. I took a moment to pause the video and put all that yarn down here in these 2 cubbies. Well, some of it's over there, because I didn't have room in all these cubbies. But these cubbies are nice, because you can fit like 15 full skeins in one of these. I really like this wire plastic shelf thing. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. I bought it on Amazon Canada. I know you can get them in the US too. I've seen it on a Facebook group. Somebody was like, I love this shelving, I just bought it. So I was like, perfect, it holds yarn. Good enough for me. Okay, so the second marketplace thing I picked up was this big bag here. She kind of had it laid out on like a comforter and showed a picture of it like on Marketplace. I didn't look too closely at it. I mean, there might be some wool in here that I'll donate, but it was a good deal. All these skeins here for, what did I pay? $55. She said it's close to 50, 60 skeins. I don't know how big they are, but that's okay. I like surprises, so it was fun. Something to do with some Christmas money I received from family. The Marketplace haul, the first one that I just showed with all the Loops and Threads yarn, I think I paid $100 for that. So that's around $3.50 per ball. Skein, whatever. First off, I can see there's a lot of acrylic in here. And currently, if you watch my channel, you know that I'm going through 31 skeins in 31 days to use up all my acrylic yarn. But since I'm a sucker for punishment, I purchased this today. But honestly, it's fine because I do a lot of charity work. And when I don't use, and I know what I'm not going to use, I'm going to donate it. And I love a good surprise, so this is what we're doing. Okay, first off, we got 3 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver in the color Spring Green. I could have told you this was Spring Green. Next one, Bernat Super Value, one of my favorite acrylics. And this is the color Mint. Very suiting. Thinking this is probably the same. Color Mint. And they are the same dye lot, so that's nice. Next one, Bernat Super Value again. And the color Baby Pink. I just used up some of this, so I could have told you that color too. This I'll donate because if you watch my channel, you know I hate Red Heart Comfort. I hate the way it feels. Like, it's nice that you get all this yarn, but gross. I hate it so much. Red Heart Comfort. This is the color Amethyst. I don't even want to touch it because, ugh, gross. So I'll be donating that. It's going to go in my donate pile over here. This is Bernat Super Value. And the color Berry. Actually, you know what? I have a project right now that I'm using Berry for, so I'm going to set that over here. Because who knows, I might run out of it and need more. So, yay. This is a 150 gram skein of Bernat Blanket in the color Navy. There's 2 of them. Oh, 3 of them. 3 of them from what I can see. So, woohoo. Oh, yeah, more Bernat Super Value in the color Mint. So she must like working with acrylic as well. The same dye lot as the others? Yes, it is. Okay, so 4 of the same dye lots. So that's nice. Don't do a whole lot of that with that, but we'll see. Okay, this is Loops and Threads Soft Classic, which is a really nice yarn. I do love this one. This one's called Light Blue. It's quite nice. Definitely showing up different on camera. In person, it's a lot lighter. Or sorry, a lot darker. Bernat Super Value in the color Baby Pink. This one's definitely used, but that's okay. So that is 3 so far. I'm gonna check the dye lot on them. Those are all 3 of the same dye lot, so that's great. Oh, here's another Bernat Baby Blanket, or sorry, just Bernat Blanket in the color Navy. So that's 4 so far of those. Oh, my favorite yarn. Yay, Bernat Softy Chunky. It's so wonderful to work with. I love it so much. It's a super bulky 6. I consider it more of a bulky 5. But that's okay. It just smells like bag. Like, it smells like it's all been in the bag together. Okay, interesting, because remember, at the thrift store, I got this one. Oh, okay, you know what? Remember I said it has a sheen to it, and that's weird? Looks like it's Softy Baby Chunky, and I missed the baby part, because this one also has a sheen to it. I was like, wait a minute. So Softy Baby Chunky apparently had the sheen to it. So there we go. Not problem solved, but mystery solved. So that's 1. And the color Tutu Pink. Like a ballerina tutu. Is that focusing? Tutu Pink. And the color White. I thought maybe it was Aran, but it's white. Okay, there's a lot of these like in the original baggies, for example. Alright, this is Red Heart Super Saver in the color, I know it, but it's not coming to me. And the color Coffee. I was going to say like light brown or dark brown or taupe or something. The color Coffee. So that's 2 so far, and they should be the same dye lot because they came in that plastic baggie. Yep, and they were manufactured this year in April, so very good. Yeah, it just smells like, I don't know, plastic bag. I don't know why I keep smelling them. They don't smell terrible. This is Softy Chunky, my favorite color, in the color Berry Red, which is, I believe this one's discontinued. Maybe I just don't buy it often because I don't like the color red. But whatever. Oh, this is pretty. I haven't had this before. That was like a neon pink. Oh, it's called Neon Pink. I was going to say it's like a neon pink, but it is literally neon pink. On camera, it's showing up a bit darker. Like it looks more red on camera, but it's neon pink. It's beautiful. Here's more of this. Softy Chunky. And the color, what did I say? It was Berry Red. Oh, more Softy Chunky. I like this lady. This is the color True Gray. I have lots already, but that's okay because I know I will use it. I make a lot of my cardigans out of Softy Chunky. Oh, Softy Chunky. This one's called Shadow Ombre. Oh, this is a gross color. This is color Peach. Loops and Threads Soft Classic. Might donate that because I don't see myself using this ever. So I'll throw it over there for now. Oh, this is a nice color. This one is called Ivy. Okay, Loops and Threads Soft Classic. I use a lot of Soft Classic actually. I always pick it up at the thrift stores, and if like a friend has some, they're like, do you want it? I'm like, yes. I pair it usually with basically any other 4-weight acrylic into hexagon cardigans. So a lot of the times I'll do like a white stripe with different colors, or I'll do a black stripe with different colors, like variating rows. Oh, here's some dollar store yarn. And this is just the chenille yarn. 100% polyester. Because it's pretty thin. It's not as thick as Bernat Blanket, for example, but still a nice yarn. I believe this is a wool yarn. Only because of the way it feels. And I'm not going to put it close to my eyes and figure it out because I don't want my eyes to swell. So I'm just going to throw it over there for my donate. Oh, here's more of the Softy Baby Chunky. And the color, do you remember? I don't remember. And the color Tutu Pink. Okay, that's the second one. Next one, we got Bernat Premium. This is the color Grape Soda. I used a lot of it over the summer. I was right, it's Grape Soda. A friend of mine at work had asked me to make her a custom cardigan, and she brought me a whole bunch of Bernat Premium. I had to look at that again. Bernat Premium, and Grape Soda was one of them. Oh, okay. It's not Red Heart Comfort, but I'm not going to end up using this. I'll donate it. This is just called Cozy Yarns Mainstays. And I mean, it's a really nice soft feel, but I just don't use red a lot. This color is called Poppy. I just don't really use a lot of red, and it's pretty thin, so I'm going to donate it. Oh, this is pretty. This is Softy Baby Chunky in the color Creamsicle. That's really pretty. Again, on camera it's coming up a bit darker. It's more neon on camera, but it's very pale in person. Next one. Oh, this is older because it's Craft Smart, which was before Loops and Threads at Michael's. This is the color Navy. Getting down to the last of the bag-ish. Oh, here's more of the dollar store chenille yarn. And this is like a... Because of my color blindness, I cannot tell if it's like a dark coffee brown, like coffee beans, coffee grinds brown, or if it's black. I don't know. And on camera, shows up different, so no idea. Nice yarn, though. Ooh, this is an ugly color, but I still love it. This color is called Moss. Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. Color Moss and Bernat Premium. I know this one's discontinued because I have some in my cart online because it's on clearance right now. Oh, here's more Softy Chunky in Shadow Ombre. Oh, we got more Bernat Super Value in the color Baby Pink. And this is the same dye lot as the ones earlier, so I think that's 4 skeins now. 4 or 5. Oh, more Softy Chunky in Berry Red. This woman is after my own heart. I love Softy Chunky. It's my favorite yarn. Oh, wow. That is neon. This is called Neon Orange. Okay. It's very nice. Yeah, in color, it's definitely more neon. Interestingly, though, yeah, I feel like the neons, like, they're just a lot thicker of yarn than, say, the regular. So you can see the difference there. The neon's definitely thicker than the navy. But that's okay. I like a nice thick yarn. Okay, so that's the rest of that bag. That was the biggest bag we went through, clearly. So it's all over the floor, but I'll lift up a camera or tripod and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my leg. All over the floor here, and then also more over here. So that was a great purchase. I purchased all of this yarn that you see on the floor here for $55. So, woohoo. She originally had it listed for $100, and then she marked it down to $75, and I said, if I pay $55, I can come today. She was like, okay. So, woohoo. I don't often make lower offers. I mean, I don't want to insult anybody, and all they can do is say no. So that's my philosophy. So I saved the best for last, as we talked about earlier. This is from Cambridge Fibers, and she does like surprise bags around the holiday season. And this says surprise eyes, and she said there are some safety eyes in here. If you watch my channel, you know I don't really like or do amigurumi stuff, but I figured, I might make, so many over my lifetime. My husband was saying, he was like, well, why don't you make those little plushie toys that you watch on YouTube, like in the summer, and then sell them? I was like, there's any plushie makers in my area, and I just don't like making them. Not a fan. But I figured, I'm going to try one little surprise bag. She did have advent calendars type of thing. Yeah, I guess they're advent calendars. She had a little tackle box type thing. Like those little organizers, plastic ones you see that have little compartments in them. She had those. It was 24 days of safety eyes, but they're $50. And I was like, it's not worth it for me because I don't make those. If I made amigurumi, then sure. But I went for the $10 package. She had a bunch of different 3D stickers on them. So I was like, I like this one the most. I'm going to buy it. Like this surprise pack. I'm just going to bring it closer because these things will be smaller in here. So let's open it together. I'm excited. I thought about leaving it for like a week or two, but I know I won't be able to. And I want to open it on camera. Okay, first thing reaching in is, oh, stickers. Glitter Music Foam stickers. 39 pack. Alright, she did say there's craft supplies in here, so that's fine. I'm not going to use these, but my sister's a teacher, so I'll give them to her. I'm reaching in blindly. Oh, okay, these are wooden beads. Those are pretty. Might string those into a bracelet for myself. I don't know what the heck this is. It's a yarn. I'm going to donate it because it's way too thin. Oh, in the middle is like that sheepy stuff. But throw it over there where my donations are. Well, this is little stones or something. It said rutile. I really don't know what that is or what it's used for. Oh, and there's one pair of safety eyes. So I paid $10 for one pair, but whatever. That's the risk you're willing to take, I guess. But that's okay. It was some fun. It was with Christmas money, so thanks, Grandma. Okay, so here's the safety eyes. They look like an amber color. And they're gold metallic 12mm safety eyes. So there you go. And it's that small part. It's not for children under 3. So very cute. I usually do embroider my eyes. I mean, on the 3 or 4 things that I've ever made that are amigurumi. So I just embroider them because I don't have safety eyes here at home. I did buy a safety eye pack from Amazon like a long time ago, thinking that, oh, I love those little plushies. I can get into making them. I made one and I'm like, nope. So I ended up giving that little pack I got from Amazon for like $10 to my coworker because his wife loves to make amigurumi. So I was like, she can have all these. And they were like, are you serious? And I was like, it's $10. Calm down. So I gave those to them. And they have already been used. Confirmed. She told me pictures. I was like, okay, cool. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Now I need to let a lot of this yarn air out, only because it was in that bag for a while. It doesn't smell like smoke or anything, so I think it smells like plastic bag. So it smells like it's been in somebody's closet for a bit, but that's okay. I knew that going into it. I always ask if it's smoke-free or pet-free. She did say she had a dog, but he doesn't go in her bedroom, and it's been in a bag. So that's fine. So thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it was a bit of a scramble today, only because I want to get this all done and, you know, kind of air it out and put away before my husband comes home, as I mentioned. And in the beginning, I did have to edit out quite a bit of the dog because he was all over me, but that's okay. He's cute at least. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you. Please remember that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, you belong, and the world appreciates having you here.